And then our old buddy, Scott Ferrall.
Old buddy.
Huh?
Old buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes you go, hey, my old buddy Jim. And Jim's still my buddy.
Yes.
This is the ex-buddy, Ferrall. I think I called him a bloody cunt clot.
But how did you mean it?
I meant it in a way that is worse than it sounds. What a phony lump of shit this guy is.
Well, just a
phony.
Just some back history. We worked with Scott Ferrall at WNEW in New York. Anthony and I actually got him hired at WNEW. He's a guy that's he's very good.
Can't keep his fucking job. You know something? He's good to some people. Some people like him. Some people hate him. I, for one, bit my tongue a lot of times. Just let him, you know, just because you talk fast doesn't mean it's fucking good. If you're into sports, fine. You find him entertaining, great, whatever. I swear to you, there were times I bit my lip here and just like, all right, let him go. He's just on a rambling rant, won't let anyone get a fucking word in edgewise. He's on 20 different subjects, none of them entertaining or funny. And, you know, he was very hit or miss. But out of friendship and loyalty, I wasn't going to blow up the guy's spot or anything like that. Let him go. Some people seem to enjoy him. That's fine. The second...
And we, just some back history, too. We were very interested in getting him here at XM. Very interested. We had a list of people we were very interested in getting here at XM, but we had to put all that on hold. Remember the whole golden ticket thing? That was a thing that was happening. Yep. And then there's some things that happened behind the scenes, so we had to kind of just stop that, put it on hold for a while. But eventually we are going to, hire some of our friends.
And we were all friends. It wasn't just like a radio thing. We all got along really well.
And he knew that.
Yeah,
and,
friends.
And he was told that, and we're like, all right, but hang in there, whatever. And then next thing you know, there's a post on his website that he's now claiming he didn't write or something.
Oh, now he's claiming he did?
Oh, now well, great. I have an email that from him that's because he wrote me personally because he was all scared that the pests were getting to him and his family. And he goes, look, I had nothing to do with the post on the website. And we're like, come on, Scott, at least admit it. And this post on the website was basically saying how great, Howard was and how he's going to kick our ass.
He's going to kick O&A's ass.
And it's like, wait a minute, you're a friend of ours. Why would you, out of nowhere, just, start, have a post like that on your website?
And here's the thing. If he wasn't getting hired by XM quickly enough, or, I don't know all the details of the talks that went on between him and XM, if things didn't work out and he got a better deal at Sirius, I have no problem. Don't make the mistake of thinking that anyone that goes to Sirius is an asshole and, fuck them. If the guy's got to eat and wants to have a job and they're offering him a better job, take it. I don't care. Jim Brewer's been over there from the start, before we were even here.
And that was a huge disappointment because we really like the guy.
We would have loved to have had him here.
We did great radio with the guy.
We would have loved to have him here, but he's over there. Bottom line, when we did that comedy tour and he was there, I sat in the dressing room with Brewer. We talked.
Of O&A.
I have no problem with Jim Brewer. I find him funny. I like Jim Brewer. I see him on the street. There's no, motherfuck this, avoiding anybody. He's great. You know why? He does what he does. We do what we do. We like each other. There's no reason to bash Jim Brewer.
There's no bad blood. We love Brewer.
There's no bad blood. Fine, he works over there. We work over here. That's how it worked out. We would have liked it different. Didn't work out that way. It worked out this way. I have no problem with that. The problem is fucking Ferrall, before he even announced any gig that was going on over there, took the first opportunity he could to bash O&A on his website and start what everyone over there seems to have to do, lap Howard's fucking nutsack to snuggle up and try to keep or get a gig over there. And now, all Ferrall is doing, he did a show, I guess, Thursday and Friday over there, is lapping Howard's ass I swear to you, it has to be every 5 minutes. He brings up the fact that, this fantastic Howard Stern, man, he's just got the innovator. It's so exciting to be over here with Howard. It's nothing but kissing ass on Howard. He bashes us and the pests. And worst of all, they have him saddled with a hole. They gave him, they sat him down and said, This guy needs to be calmed down. He just babbles incessantly about shit. Let's get him a hole, an oh dear broad to sit there and undermine what he did that some people did like. Just a waste. And you know something? Ferrall, you can go fuck yourself.
No one on this show
done with that. I'm not going to ever sit with him again like we did with our agent and talk and have him talk about how great we are and just bullshit up and down. Because the bottom line is this guy doesn't care about anybody but Ferrall. And that's fine. You go through life like that. But you've exposed yourself. He doesn't care about Howard either. I'm not delusional and think that he thinks Howard's great. He still thinks Howard's a fucking asshole. But he's a phony. He's going to make that a phony response. And he thinks we're assholes. And he thinks everyone's an asshole except Ferrall, who, by the way, everyone in the business thinks is a fucking asshole because the guy can't hold a fucking job.
And he's pissed off that our pest went after him after he posted what he did on his website.
Yeah.
And we're like, look, Ferrall, you wrote this thing. Why would you write this if you're claiming to be our friends?
Oh, and then somebody tried to get on a message board and said Ferrall didn't write it, that Ferrall was sick, and that some other guy wrote it. It was written by Ferrall. You can't mistake that. It was written in his fucking words and the way he speaks. Stop it.
Who's that hot chick in the picture with Mez's co-host? She's really hot. I'm sure she's
a fan of our show. It's Lynn Hoffman. She came here and took pictures with all of us.
Well, now she's a
hole.
hole.
Couldn't believe she was meeting us.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you're a hole.
He's going to kiss her, but she's putting her hand up like, stop, naughty boy.
He's got the wacky Ferrall face on.
You made a great point in the office.
Fuck him.
How stupid radio is, by the way.
Yeah.
Like your friends, I have the quote where I said your friends become your enemies and your enemies become your friends. Yeah. It's just how it is in radio.
And
it's sad.
I hate that I've gotten sucked into it because there's only two occupations, careers, whatever, businesses that this shit happens in. It's radio and fucking professional wrestling. It's great to be lumped into that. No other job does that. No other fucking job. You don't go to any other job and have the smack talk that goes down in radio. And where one day you walk into a studio and a guy is your friend, and in front of the audience you're talking, he picks up a chair and slams it into your face. Oh, my God! He just hit him with a chair! I can't believe it! Just yesterday they were friends, and now they're the deadliest of enemies. Only radio and fucking wrestling. Yeah. Great company.
They all do it when they go over to the Little Doggy Company. Bubba the Love Sponge is an article that came out on him on one of the radio sites, basically saying his dream station would be, Howard Stern, himself, and Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
And now we're hacks. And
that would be a grand. Yeah.
Now, because
now it's all bad.
Now it's all bad because we're not on the same channel.
And you can go over there and not have to kiss so much Howard ass. I don't get there's no self-respect in it.
No one bashed Ferrall here.
And it's not going to get you anywhere. I don't think they understand over there that I think they get caught up in the Howard hype where they're going over there. Sirius has pumped Howard up so much that they think that by going over there, they're part of that big Howard picture. No one's talking about you. Ferrall is not fucking bringing the subscribers to Sirius. Sorry. Much to everybody's chagrin over there and people that don't like the Opie and Anthony show, we have done huge things here at XM with getting subscribers, keeping an audience, getting new people to sign up, getting people that have signed up to listen to this program, tell their friends who then sign up. This is fact. This is what happened. There's a buzz about this show in the satellite world, and that is spreading. If you're working over there and you're lapping Howard's ass,
and Howard has less listeners than us to begin with,
right? There's another thing. The excitement is not about Howard and you. It's about Howard leaving radio. You are now an employee over there at the second best out of two satellite companies. Congratulations. That's it. And to hear Ferrall, because I was listening on Pal, they do this thing on Pal Talk. It's fantastic. They all get on. They pick a war room and then broadcast the audio from the show. So now instead of the old days, which was like a couple of months ago, where they had to get a message board together and pretty much just it was very hard to get the audio of the show streaming to everybody. You had to do it individually. Now they could do it in one place. They plan everything. They get the phone numbers up there on the Pal Talk thing, and then pound them and pound them and pound them. And Ferrall was getting pounded by the pest.
Oh, really?
I never heard the Ramon call.
Did he get some?
You suck, not you. Dude, it was so funny, and he was getting so pissed. He had to he was trying to dump out, and he would run out of dump and have to go to commercial.
I'm serious?
Yeah. He was dumping out of the pest calling.
Dumping and commercials on
because the
serious?
motherfucking pussy wouldn't put our callers on the air.
You're uncensored, though. You can battle them.
They have a real censorship issue over there at the Little Doggy Company.
Is it because there's no XL?
Whatever.
No
there's
XL.
reasons.
They don't want to promote Opie and Anthony.
There's reasons.
There's reasons.
Oh, God.
There's reasons.
We've been hearing some things.
Really?
Howard beyond pissed off because they're already censoring them from the top.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Let's say hi to Jeff in Pennsylvania.
Ferrall fucko list.
Jeff.
I was listening to it on Friday. We got XM and Sirius, and they were just fucking going crazy on him. And he, like you said, he was dumping, and that fool couldn't talk, and she couldn't say anything. And somebody called up one time and was playing Emily's My Vagina, and he was completely thrown on the fucking floor. The guy's a goofball, and you're right. He can't keep a common thought. It's just fucking horrible.
No, dude, he was going off on so many. And to tell you the truth, out of all the time that we have known the guy, I only heard him on our show. I couldn't listen to his show. I don't like his show. But I understood that some people did like him. Fine. I couldn't stomach him that much. When he would go off and just start rambling, you try to ask him a question or steer him in a direction about a sports story that was going on, and he's off. And, like, you want to have a discussion with the guy, and it's impossible. So they put this hole with him, and she tries to steer him. It doesn't work. It is nothing but this disjointed babble that you can't get a hold of for long enough to enjoy anything.
Is she good, though? Does she have some funny things?
I couldn't tell. I couldn't even tell if she was just your standard hole or she could be the best fucking thing in radio. With him just, shake it. Shut up.
There were Ramon calls coming in.
Oh, yeah.
You
Ramon.
Not you.
Yeah. Take this man with throat cancer off the air. I mean, just horrendous.
Boston Strangler, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys.
Good morning.
I just want to let everybody know that the attack is still on for tonight.
Oh, it ain't stopping.
Oh, no, definitely not. We're going to be back in the Pal Talk War Room at 8 p.m. when the show goes on, and we're going to fucking destroy him.
He didn't have to go over there and trash us.
Nope.
We didn't do anything
If
to
he
him.
went over there...
He posted something on his website, so we called him out on it, like, what's that about? And we even said, call our show so we can work this out. Because then he wrote a few people say, look, I didn't write it. So I'm like, all right, call the show. Let's talk it out. You know? But I think the pests at this point, they could smell a phony. He didn't have to do that. Now he's going to have to pay for it.
And now we're the assholes?
Look, you go over there because we couldn't work out a deal. That's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine. We would be bummed. But to go over there and the first chance you get is trash us? What's that about?
Well, dude, in one breath he was praising you guys, and then the next breath he was going, fuck Opie and Anthony. He was making references to your agents. And
he's a lunatic.
I know.
He's a fucking lunatic.
And then at another point, he kept on going on and saying basically how you guys abandoned him, and here you guys are on a beach drinking, making money while he's starving to death.
Yeah, while everyone else got fired over there. Yeah, because that was our motive. Yeah, we weren't trying to get another fucking job somewhere the next day that Infinity locked us into our contract and fired everybody else. That's our fault. Because we went up to Mel Karmazin's office and said, Mel, could you keep paying us so we can't fucking work, but fire all the people that have been loyal and we appreciated having working for us for 3 or 5 years or whatever the fuck years it was? That's what happened. Yeah, we told Mel Karmazin what the fuck to do. What a deranged fucking drunk idiot that cocksucker is. Fuck Ferrall. Fuck Ferrall.
Well, anyway, I just want to put out an APB, an all-pest bulletin to come into the Pal Talk rooms tonight around 8 o'clock. The number for Stern Show or Ferrall Show is 1-888-STERN-100. We're going to friggin' destroy him like we did last time. We got
if he's brave enough to
have fun. Have fun taking calls, Ferrall.
Hey, how do people get get on this Pal Talk, by the way? Because there's a lot of people emailing saying, look, I want to be part of the Pal Talk.
Well, in order to keep the enemy element out, it's kind of a thing you got to go through.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But go on a Pal Talk, get in a room, see what you can work out.
All right.
That's all they can really say.
All right, you guys.
And it's very entertaining to listen to.
Do we have any audio of that or no? Do we have any?
Yeah, we got Scott Ferrall on Howard. This guy was our friend. I mean, it's so ridiculous to say anyone's your friend in radio. It really is.
But I did a show when we were off
Tim
the air.
Sabi and I were talking back and forth on a weekly basis from the day I got fired all the way up until he took a job at the Little Doggy Company. And out of nowhere, he just fucking goes to work with Howard. He hates Howard.
Yeah, but Tim
said how great we were. He had fucking posters in his office down at YSP even after we got fired. The guy fucking loves us and turns around and goes to work with Howard.
But I have no problem with Tim Sabian either.
Not at all.
I really can't.
I have a big fucking problem.
Dude, he might like Mel. Maybe he likes working with Mel.
And I was closest to Tim than all you guys. He's a fucking phony just like the rest of them.
Maybe XM didn't offer them money.
It's sad to say that, but I'm calling him out. He's a fucking phony like the rest of them because there was a reason why he wasn't ready to leave his past job and come over to XM. There was a stock thing and there were other concerns that he wanted to wait out. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he pulls the trigger and goes to work for Howard.
I don't know what deals are made by these guys, so I can't just for the fact of going over there, I don't have enough information. I don't know what. Well, if XM said, "Hey Tim, here's $100,000 a year. We want you to sign a fucking 10-year contract. Come on over." And Sirius goes, "Hey Tim, here's $1.5 million a year. Here's umpteen thousand fucking shares of stock. Here's the power position you're going to have, and you're back under Mel, who loves you." You can't fault the guy. The weight of O&A loyalty to that has to balance out somewhere.
Yeah, I got no problem with Tim. He didn't badmouth us.
So personally, for me,
you guys don't know the inside scoop.
And he's not
bad. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money. I'm telling you.
Maybe he just loves Mel.
It wasn't about the fucking money.
Maybe he loves Mel. I mean, I don't know, but it's not a love for Howard or a dislike for Opie.
I love that.
It's these guys in radio. They're a bunch of fucking phonies. They love you, but then they turn around and kick you in the balls when you're not looking.
Well,
I'm telling you, man. And then I was really close with the guy, and I find out from a stupid radio message board that he got hired over there. Didn't even have the balls to call up and go, "Look, dude, this is what's going on."
He probably would have been in big trouble if he called the Opie and Anthony show on XM to announce that he was on.
Not our actual show, behind the scenes. I slept in the fucking guy's house. I'm telling you.
Go through his drawers. Big condoms, XLs.
No,
what was he got in there?
That was somebody else. Swamp Knob.
Anthony.
Good name.
Anthony, you there?
Yes, my friend. I am here until 11:01.
Anthony, listen, the other night, I don't know if you got on in time, one of the callers called up his Howard's daughter, Emily, and got in singing the whole My Vagina song, and the stupid douchebag Ferrall didn't even catch on to it and let it go for a minute and say, "Nah, that's great. I don't know what this guy's talking about." He just sat there laughing his butt.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. Shake it up.
Stop.
It was great. I was in tears. The whole board in Pal Talk was in tears over it.
Well, if you guys got audio of that, please send it in. We love that shit. Thank you.
Hey, how about, Aunt, did you catch Lil on cam the other night? She was out of her mind.
She's a classic Lil on cam.
No.
Oh, she was crazy naughty girl the other night.
Yeah, she's a dirty girl.
Oh, she's a filthy, lovely individual.
All right, thanks. Let's go to Rose in West Virginia. Rose?
Hey, it's me.
Hey!
I did the My Vagina call. I'm calling in to take credit for it.
Did you?
Oh, that was you?
Yep.
Very good.
Very good. One of our pests helping us out.
What'd you say when you called? That you were Emily?
No, I just called up, told them I was from West Virginia, told them I loved Ferrall, and they were like, "Oh, we'll put you right through." And as soon as he picked up, I started in with the My Vagina.
Very good.
Yep.
Thanks for that, Rose.
Bye, Rose.
All right, let's say hi to Joe in Jersey.
Never
Joe.
let go, Rose.
Joe.
Hey,
awful name.
Hey, Anthony, why don't you tell us how you really feel about Ferrall? Don't hold back.
Yeah.
Listen,
This guy is such a fucking asshole. When he was on your show and you guys talk sports, you know, when you trade a guy in sports, they stay friends with each other just because they go from Dallas to Pittsburgh or whatever. They stay pals. Why does this guy got to out himself and be a fucking dick?
It's bizarre. I think he feels like he has to like kiss Howard's ass to work over there, like Anthony brought up. Because it's really bizarre that he would just go after us like that.
We're at the point now where if somebody bashes us, they feel like they're getting in a little better with Howard. And that isn't the case. You're being bamboozled.
Well,
and these guys have no idea they're making a huge mistake because they're not working for the Howard Stern of 1995-ish.
No.
It's a whole new world, man.
He's not a boss. He's overpaid hell.
When we were off the air, I did his show. I think it was Atlanta. And he was great. I mean, he was asking for you guys. He was happy.
Yeah, we got audio of him kissing our ass.
It was,
we don't have to go any further than this machine right here to find audio of him kissing our ass.
Well, I would like to hear it if fucking Hawk was on duty instead of leaving his fucking awful sandwich there and traipsing off to engage in homosexual behavior.
What is he eating? What is in that?
It's just awful.
What is it? Oh, shit. Oh, it's in the car. Oh,
put it back up there. Put it back up there now.
Hey, Jimmy, I spoke to your mom at your HBO show.
Eric, your thing fell over.
Your thing fell. What was that?
Hey, it's on my seat now.
Your sandwich fell, Eric.
What was in that, Eric? Tuna?
It's all over the floor.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, you did. You fucking stomped it like a Gestapo.
What?
I saw you doing the HBO show, and after the show, I talked to your mom and dad.
Okay.
And I told her that it was funny the way, you know, you guys played that message from your machine, and she was like, oh, my God, I was mortified. I had no idea when I left that message she was going to bring it in. She was so cute. I just wanted to say she was all right.
Oh,
thank you.
Cute.
All right.
Thanks.
I got to apologize. I'm sorry, Eric. It seemed right at the time, and now
and it seems right now.
Sandwich.
I don't apologize. You're the boss.
And now I feel bad. There's tuna in the treads of my...
Not only should you have done that, you should have done it while it was in his hand and he was eating it.
While it was in his mouth.
That's how you assert power.
I thought it was kind of fun.
Why don't you buy him a new sandwich?
First of all, he's still hungry, and the rest of that sandwich was like, oh.
Why don't you buy him a new sandwich, Ope?
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, get him a new sandwich.
No, I got to start apologizing to things.
Get him a new sandwich.
I thought it'd be fun, and then
get him a new sandwich.
Then I looked at him, and the sandwich is squashed all over the floor. It's in my shoe.
A little sad.
You yelling at him like he's Connie. Now clean it up.
Didn't get the reaction I wanted. It's just I feel really awkward right now.
Why? He's all right.
Sometimes you do outrageous things. It gets the laugh you were looking for, and other times you just feel like I dope.
Otherwise, she will just go, oh, he just did that. Why don't you buy him a new one? We'll chip in.
Let's see. Give more. All right. Well, here's some audio of Ferrall kissing Howard's ass, I guess. It's hard to listen to because he used to be our friend.
Yeah.
Whatever a friend is supposed to be. I don't
in
know
radio
anymore.
Doesn't mean shit.
This is Scott Ferrall. He did a radio show for us here on Howard 100 last night. You're on tonight, right, Scott?
Absolutely. It's just the greatest thing ever for me.
Great. Is this not
Oh, my God. It was just the sickest night of my life. I've now accomplished everything in life. I did Letterman twice, and now I sit with you. God on earth, my hero in radio.
Thank you. When you were at NEW, it was rumored that you were fired because you told management to fuck off.
Yes, I did.
You walked in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, here we go.
You know why he got fired?
Yep.
It just hit me.
Yeah, remember?
Because he was sticking up for us.
Right.
Because of the Sex for Sam thing that Anthony and I blew up our careers over.
Yeah.
Scott Ferrall was the guy that went on the air and basically said this is bullshit, blah, blah, blah.
They had told the air staff not to mention us, not to talk about us anymore. We were done.
Holy shit, they're actually talking about this on Howard's show?
Yeah.
The reason he got fired was fucking sticking up for us.
And Scott went on and said it was bullshit that we got fired. And they fired him. Ooh,
wow, that's
the echo.
That's kind of creepy when you hear yourself screaming.
Jeez. It's like, who's that lunatic out there? Oh, it's me.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He went down this road with Howard, and what do they mention us?
I don't know. I didn't hear this.
NEW. It was rumored that you were fired because you told management to fuck off.
Yes, I did.
You walked into an office and said, fuck off?
Now, some of those bosses are here today, and I love them very much, and they're great to me, and they've always been good to me. Jeremy Coleman, I look up to.
Great guy.
It all stemmed from the LA thing. Look, we all got fired.
You look up to him? Scott.
3 feet tall.
Exactly. So he's fucking Fiona Apple.
Fiona Apple.
How do you look up to him?
Oh, my God. Oh, my dear sweet Jesus, Ferrall. What happened?
He looks up to Jeremy. We used to walk all over the guy. He's a nice guy and stuff.
Very nice guy.
Floor mat, though.
He's lupus.
How do you look up at him?
He's lupus from Bad News Bears.
Take care of Jeremy, and then he goes, and you just wait till next year.
He was lupus, right?
Yeah.
Great to me, and they've always been good to me. Jeremy Coleman, I look up to.
Great guy, great guy.
It all stemmed from the O&A thing. Look, we all got fired. 30 of us went down the drain instantaneously in a matter of 3 days. I got nothing out of it. I got, no cause. You're the devil. See you later. Good luck to you. Have fun in Boca, your pad, and stay the F away from us, you miserable. And so I was gone. I went, one day they did the thing in the church, and the next day I'm in bed. I'm fired. I'm laying on a beach in Boca Raton. They call me and tell me I'm whacked. Everything from day one has been so cool. From the parade until for the launch.
It's great.
The shows have been kick-ass. I drive around like a homeless person listening every day.
Who does he listen to? He says the same shit about us that he's been driving around listening to us.
Both at the same time. One earphone's got you, one's got Howard, blah, blah, blah. Shake it up.
Oh, this is embarrassing, Scott. It's embarrassing. He used to fight the same fight we did.
He's a phony.
Holy crap.
He's
People are going to see through your shit, buddy.
For how real he wants to come off, he's nothing but a phony.
People are going to see through your shit, buddy.
Did he say bad stuff about you?
You didn't have to go down this road. You just go over there and do your gig.
Do your gig.
It's great.
The shows have been kick-ass. I drive around like a homeless person listening every day.
Be sincere, Howard.
I don't usually get off on any shows on radio. I hate everyone. But I'm friends with a lot of people in the business that do shows. I don't think much of any of them, but as friends I do. And I think what you're doing, and always in my life, it's been a kicker for me and laughing. This guy makes me laugh. No one makes me laugh.
Well, one of the things...
You're a sick fucker. You make me laugh.
One of the nice things about this job now is I do get to meet other radio people, and I get to hang out.
They're all jealous of you.
Well, but I also get to maybe even...
I work with everyone that hates you.
I know.
Everyone in
the industry.
O&A, Manga, they all hate.
They all hate.
Well, if you're working, you're working.
It's sad to me.
They're great guys.
It's sad when you inspire people and you give them an opening and you say to something, radio can be better, and you pioneer something.
The shows are better than all of theirs. That's the problem. They get all flustered. And then, I just like to be around great talent. Like being on that show with Manga, being on with Greg and Anthony all the time was great for me and their audience, and being on today is another experience I'll never forget.
See, he can't totally commit, though, right?
Yeah, not during that portion. But then when he got on his regular show,
oh, God,
he really started going off.
Scott, you didn't have to go down that road. I feel sorry for you.
We're just jealous.
Holy shit.
That's what it is.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Well, we got a picture of the box that's filled with all the old milk.
Ooh.
And it's labeled books, and it's going to go to the new facility with all the other boxes around here.
That is going to stink, man.
Holy shit. We might get in trouble for that.
That's a good one.
I got to tell you.
Oh, come on. It's a frat prank.
Let's go to Chris in Boston. Chris, what's up?
Hey, I want to tell little Jimmy, he started talking about how he did that fucker show. He said something along the lines of that hack comic that O&A bring on and try to have him tell jokes was on my show, and I couldn't laugh at him if I had a cocktail an hour or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, that, the whole... say that.
It just shows desperation.
It's the whole thing with, no one makes me laugh. I'm friends with radio people, but they don't make me laugh. I don't think of much what they do. But you go, you're crazy. Right, all that right there is just, why do you have to go that far?
This guy just lied, by the way.
His genius dig at him was that he should get a haircut or something like that.
Are you trying not to burn a bridge, Jimmy?
Not at all. If he said that, I'd love to attack him for that. If he said it, I don't believe this. I'm just not going to let somebody fucking...
He did say that?
Did he? Okay, well then fuck him.
Derek is now saying he said it. Call Derek a liar, Jimmy. Go ahead.
I believe everything.
Call Derek a liar.
No, Derek's too handsome.
Let's go to Ferrall. Ferrall?
Yo, how's it going, O&A? I just want to publicly apologize. I listen to you guys all the time, bro. Can you get me a job?
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
It's almost perfect.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. Perfect.
That's too bad. Let's go to Joe in Atlanta. Joe?
I've just been listening. What is this? Why don't this dick come out of the closet? Is he Harvey Firestein? All I want is to be loved. He sounds like a fag. But anyway.
I appreciate his support.
Yes.
I didn't appreciate his humor.
Exactly. Support, yes. Humor, shoot yourself.
Your support was very good, very good. But the joke itself was ghastly.
It's just embarrassing that these guys got to go on Howard's show and kiss his ass like that.
All of them have to come in and kiss the ring. That's what's embarrassing.
They were all fighting the good fight and just didn't have what it takes to get it done. So they're like, all right, well, I might as well join him. Kiss his ass. Do what he tells me to do.
Yeah. In some strange twist of reality, if this ever happened, we, for some reason, had to go over there. Had to go over to Sirius.
No, they would have to build the Berlin Wall again.
Yeah, there would have to be a wall. You would not hear us doing this.
No.
There will be no O&A kissing ass like that. It just wouldn't fucking happen. It couldn't happen. Why do these guys feel like that will put them in the big picture of Howard's career? It's just because you kiss his ass doesn't mean you're going to be written up in the fucking blurb about him. Christ.
All right. So there you go. Let's go to Hell's Dignity. Hell's Dignity, what's up?
I can't fucking believe this guy. He was just on inviting you guys to ball games.
Dude, he was like, when you coming up to play golf?
Oh, what an asshole.
We went across the street and we had
play
lunch.
golf like that Kennedy kid played it with that girl. That motherfucker.
Went across the street for lunch with our agent trying to figure the whole fucking thing out. The last we talked to Scott, we're like, look, Scott, it ain't going to happen right now, but we were trying to get him a spot on our show at least to keep it going. And then, Elo's got to figure out some things behind the scenes, and then something big is going to happen for other shows.
Well, it's time for the fucko list.
I'm telling you right now, I did nothing. Anthony did nothing. Jimmy did nothing personally. Nothing to this guy. Nothing. All we know is one of our past you better check out the Ferrall website because he's trashing you guys. I'm like, what? That's impossible. And then he wrote me a long email on my AOL account. I'll have to bring that in.
You should.
Where he's, just actually saying how great we are in the email, and he was a little scared because the pests were trashing him and his kid and his wife and all that.
Let me tell you something.
And then he was threatening lawsuits. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I've gotten emails and still get emails from every jock that's been fired since we got fired. I have them. And it's all very nice, very... a lot of camaraderie there because people can relate what it's like to get fired when you got a radio gig, and it's so different because you're very cordial to each other, back and forth talking, regardless of who it is, and then it just snaps, and then fuck you, fuck this. It's worse than fucking wash women. This gig, fucking radio. What a bunch of assholes.
I just never thought that he was like a fraudulent bootlicker. Yeah. I really never thought that about the guy. I thought he was at least an honest guy.
Because he comes off with having more balls than that, I guess, and more independence, dignity, whatever you want to fucking call it. But then there he is, just like bullshitting to Howard. Just like we were bullshitted to by him.
Yeah, what's the real deal, Scott?
I hope Howard wasn't believing any of that. Not that he cares.
But what's the real deal, Scott?
One thing Scott does is funny is he puts his name where things could be. Like if you call him, it's the Ferrallaphone.
Yeah, this girl is about the size of a Ferrallaphant.
Philadelphia. That's a good city. That's where they're all backstabbing cunts.
Let's go to Joe in Brooklyn. Joe?
What's going on, fellas? As you know, here I am angry again. This motherfucker, he's got some fucking balls. You know what? Who the fuck does he think he is? What did he do? He sent you a fucking email that the pests were attacking his family? Hey, Scott, you made your fucking bed jerk off now laying it. You fucking pussy. You don't like it? Don't talk shit. It's simple. Is it hard to understand? He's a fucking pussy. If I catch him in the fucking street, I'd love to fucking slap him across his fucking mouth. Fucking motherless fuck.
There's no loyalty, bro. There's none. There's no loyalty in this business whatsoever. I'm finally convinced of it. The shit that I've seen in the last year, I'm just amazed by. Amazed. And I've been doing this a long time, And it's like, you were just on our show kissing our ass and giving us good radio, saying you listen to us all the time, and now you run over there the first chance you get, you kiss Howard's ass and trash us?
And we were friends. The last time we went out, we were across the street eating, and I thought I saw Jane Fonda. So the whole breakfast, Ferrall is telling me that's not Jane Fonda. I used to see her every day. Yeah. We were all friends and eating and hanging out. I never fucking badmouthed the guy. Nobody on the show ever badmouthed the guy. What a fucking bootlicker.
Wasn't he on the show recently?
Yes.
Yes. He's been on our show a bunch of times since we started here.
The fucking balls and these fucking I can't fucking believe it. I'm sitting here listening. I cannot fucking believe that somebody could fucking be a turncoat like that fucking quick.
Yeah, you can in radio. You can in radio. Yep. No problem.
All right, boys. Be safe.
See you, man.
Thank you, Joe.
And I was off this show for 26 months, and I had to do a lot of commercial radio around, and I still never once went on an enemy show, and I still never badmouthed this show, which, I mean, pretty obviously. But there's a lot of enemies of this show, so you don't have to fucking go around trashing this show to succeed. You understand what I mean? You don't have to do that in a new job. It's fucking bullshit.
Let's go to Mike in Philly. Mike?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
There's another enemy of the show that's going to be in the area, soon.
Yeah.
You guys haven't brought that up, and I'm just curious what we should do.
Dice. Another one. What did we do to these people? Someone explain it to me.
Nothing.
Someone have an open discussion with me and tell me what we did to these people. The first chance Dice got, he trashed us and said that we were selling hot dogs in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
So when he goes from L.A. to Vegas to do his big, huge, gigs, that he stops by and gets a hot dog from us because no one has heard from us.
That is funny, though.
It's like, what did we do to you, Dice? What did we do to you?
Nothing.
All right, punch and a half, fellas. Thanks.
All right.
On a lighter note, it's fucking 10 degrees in the studio.
It's freezing.
We are so hated. So hated.
We really are.
You know what? It's fine to be hated by your enemies, but to be hated by people that you took into your home and stuff, that's bizarre to me. You know?
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Like, what do we do to those people?
Nothing.
I understand the other people that hate us because we go after them, blah, blah, blah. But people that we're actually friends with, drank with, ate with, I slept over, Sabian's house. Dice checked out my place when he was in the city. It's like it was more than just doing radio. And all of a sudden they turn around and they kill you first chance they get. For what? What did we do?
Because it's professional fucking wrestling.
What did we do? What did I do to Dice?
I don't know. What did you do?
He wanted me to call him before he did our show or something like that. But I wasn't in the mood to call anyone for probably 6 to 8 months after my dad died. So sorry that I didn't get back to him. If that's what it is, then God.
Fuck them all.
Let's go to Keith in Jersey. Keith, what's up?
Opie, good morning.
Hey.
I got to tell you, for all the times you guys were counting how much time you were spending talking about Stern and Sirius, it is the best bit ever for 2 reasons. A, number one, it's just hysterical listening. You get more fired up than Anthony does about stuff. But 2, I don't know, for some reason, every moron I know is picking up a Sirius. And I'm like, I record some of these bits where you're talking about you've got actual facts, because when I get in the heat of it, I lose all my facts. I just give them a CD with a couple of MP3s burned from your stuff, and it just shuts them up, from whether or not it's a matter of that they don't have a true receiver where you can walk around and hear it and stuff, to stuff Stern's done, anything and everything. It just shuts them all up. So I want you to keep talking about Sirius, keep talking about Stern, because it's the most entertaining part of my day.
All right.
And the other thing is this Pal Talk thing. I'm a Mac consultant, and you guys got to do something to talk to these people so Mac users can see this stuff too.
So 3 faggots with Macs can get online.
Fucking Mac is incompatible with everybody, dude. It's the way Apple does shit.
Good morning, baloney tits.
Thank you, sir. They're completely incompatible with everything. They're arrogant, man.
Actually, it's not baloney. I think it's chocolate pudding.
Why do they do that? You can't even right-click on Mac. They blow.
Actually,
you can now.
You can now, but you get to expand the window. You got to just drag it. It's fucking awful.
I have a Mac, but you need a regular Windows computer also. You can't just have a Mac.
Of course you can't.
Stop believing the hype.
No, you can't just have a Mac,
dude. Macs
and function in this world.
Macs were great when compared with DOS and C-Prompt. They were convenient, but compared to fucking Windows, if Mac was compatible with everything, if they weren't such arrogant cunts with their software, I would like them. but iPod. They're just extremely arrogant.
I love Mac. I use all kinds of graphics programs on it, but when it comes to just going online and doing your daily work that you do and playing games, Windows.
Like no Windows machine is ready to go out of the box, all the cool stuff. You got to add that stuff yourself. And the problem is a lot of Mac users don't know where to get that stuff. I've been doing nothing but Mac support for 20 years. If Apple stopped making a Mac, I'd be a pastry chef. But because I hate Windows. But the bottom line is
the goddamn guy that hates Windows. There's such this animosity between the hippie Mac people and the corporate Windows people.
That's not it. I do corporate Mac support.
Yeah.
I work for an ad agency in Midtown. I'm over on 42nd Street in the news building, dude.
Good luck to you. Keep up your good nature.
They're inconvenient, dude. Macs are inconvenient.
All right.
No viruses.
I know that's true because no one cares about Mac enough to give it a virus.
My God, is an O&A virus.
You know who else doesn't have viruses? Fat chicks, because no one fucks them.
Punch it out.
All right, let's go to Theo in Jersey. Theo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Let's call this pussy up and front him.
What's that? What did he say?
What? I really don't know.
Did anybody hear what he said?
Was he trashing us? If he was, all right. But I have no idea what he was saying. Okay. All right, let's move on.
Jesus.